Hi, I'm back again. I thought I would show you a few more authentic Indian relics, authentic ones. As you know, I have a great interest in Indians and Indian culture. This goes with a matat stone, and it is like grinder. So it would be a little stone bowl, and then this would be the grinder. So then the Indians shaped all this. This is the amazing part. They shape all this to do the tools, just like people created hammers and saws and all that kind of modern tools that you see. The Indians had to create their own tools. So they had to actually create this stone. They no doubt found a stone that was able to be done, and then they had it. So they would take it like this and grind the cactus flowers or whatever it was that they were fixing for the dinner and so forth, and use it in the matat bowl. And then, like we talked a little bit one time about the hammers, and I thought you might like to see that because I showed you some of the small ones. Can you imagine what kind of a big person would have to be able to use this particular hammer stone? And you can see this one here would have taken a huge amount of work because it's quite deep all the way around. But don't forget that the way this is a special kind of a hammer because it has the splitting right here, right? Just like an axe that we would use, like an axe. And then here is the hammer part. So again, they would take this, would take a bigger amount of a piece of mesquite wood or something from the desert, and they would create that and bind it to it so they could use it and use it as a tool. So this is a very big hammer. This is one that I have that has been, it's like any other tool, can be completely ruined. This one here is broken here on the end, but it's kind of a different sort of a thing. You can see how round that one is. Very round. But it seems to me that probably what happened here was that they were hammering away probably with one of the other hammers and hammering away, and they chipped out the stone, so it broke it. And so that is one of kind of a little hammer, but it's you can see that it has been broken. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something else, which were these celts. As you know, I really love the celt because these were tools that worked because they had to be used all the time because they had to scrape, to do the tanning of the animals and all of that. And this is a very nice little celt. And then I have another one here. This is about as perfect as you can get. You won't find one hardly ever like this. This one here, take a good look at it. It's just about perfect. And it is a little celt used, again, for scraping the hides in order to be able to tan them. So I had a couple of those to show you. This is another one. These are the small ones. And many of the Indian children, probably from 6 years on up, would all help do things. So they had little tools so that they would have ways to work with them. And then I had one other piece of one cellulite. I think I showed you this one other time before, but I wanted you to see it again. This is just a fossil, piece of fossil, natural fossil coming from the desert area called cellulite. So that is it for today. We'll get to see you again very soon. Thank you.